Academic techniques for success in college. First, choose your program of study wisely. Do a lot of research. Balance your passions and ambitions with the success of a career field. Second, if possible, try to study as much as you can before starting or enrolling in your program. Purchase books and lab essentials ahead of the class's start dates. Third, whenever possible, set up your schedule with good rest and/or work cycles. It helps with better memory and understanding. You will have more time to contemplate on the knowledge. Don't do like me and begin a workday at 6 p.m., cooking, etc. Commute to work at 10 p.m., work from 12 a.m. until 8 a.m., attend classes at 10 a.m., break from 12 p.m. until 1 p.m., continue lab until 2 p.m., commute home, cook, etc., and then commute to another class which lasts from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., then commute to work, work from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. Fourth, make the grade. Otherwise, it doesn't mean much for your career successes. Fifth, study for understanding more so than memorization. If you forget something, you can use your reasoning, logic of your understanding, which lasts much longer than your memory of old information, to calculate or reason out your solutions for the academic problems. I've used this study technique as my mathematical problem-solving technique during my interviews. I was hired on all occasions, one within 3 hours and another within 3 days. Sixth, set time aside for group or team study sessions or meetings, and consult tutors and teacher aides as much as possible. Seventh, complete all assignments on time. If there are assignments that are known before the starting dates, try to learn as much as you can about them and work on them as soon as possible. Eighth, after studying something, formulate or summarize the meaning for thorough understanding. Also, take the end of chapter tests or quizzes. If time permits, make or incorporate learning activities or games. Ninth, especially when there is limited or little time for learning or studying, use any available time for studying, learning, or reviewing your work. Make it your lifestyle. Live it. 10th, make or put aside time for group meetings. Discuss interpretations of subject matter or material. There will be more to learn, and it will reinforce learning. 11th, you must be exceptionally passionate and ambitious about your dreams, goals, or work, so you will be able to endure challenges and overcome obstacles that you will encounter on your way towards achieving your goals. You will always feel a great sense of accomplishment and euphoria after winning and overcoming your challenges, obstacles, tests, or exams. 12th, due to high level of competitiveness and scarce resources, you will have to make sacrifices. Make sure you make the best choices, ones that you will have the least regrets. 13th, your discipline will have to be very strict and unbreakable. You will have to be very committed and focused on reaching, achieving, or acquiring every step of your goals. When others will be relaxing, enjoying, or overindulging and seemingly having a wonderful or great time, you will have to be working or studying. Your path will be filled with failure and disappointments, but the rewards will also be priceless, and your levels of achievements will undeniably put you above the masses. 14th, choose a school that is accredited and has a good reputation. Otherwise, all of your hard work and sacrifices will not be respected, and companies will not hire you, and other schools will not accept the credits or program. 15th, minimize all of your distractions. Don't destroy your chances to regain opportunities or alternatives, and keep a healthy and stable financial habit, record, or lifestyle. Your government financial aid will depend on your credit scores. Employment background checks also check your credit scores. 16th, you will find yourself physically alone, but don't despair. It will only be temporary. Your path may only be yours to travel. Pretend that you are an astronaut on a very long journey towards a distant planet, many light years away. You are in your spaceship, and today you can still communicate electronically. Keep your mind open to knowledge and listen to others. See their point of views. Learn and adapt from your mistakes. If the advancement of technology continues on this present trend, there will be a future when there will be a scarcity and need for solo astronauts, people with exceptional discipline, who can withstand the very long solitude of space travel. If this is your path, the rewards will be yours and priceless. No clutter of society's distractions, no mental noises. You will have great mental and physical satisfaction, and you will be one of society's unique contributor. You have to step outside the norm, and you may even find enlightenment. 17th. Don't procrastinate. Do everything as soon as possible, ASAP. 18th. If you receive a low grade, reasons irrelevant to this tip, you will have to work much harder to raise your grade point average, GPA. You will risk ending up with a low GPA. Look at my transcript. I struggled very hard to raise my GPA from the time I received a D grade for one of my earlier semester. Although I received almost straight A's from that point onward, I was unable to pull myself out from below a 3.5 GPA. I don't regret it, however. I had a very good personal reason for settling for a D. 19. Keep in good health. Keep your mind clear and functioning at top performance. Avoid drugs, alcohol, and medications. Your diet also affects your bodily functions, which in turn affects your mental abilities. Keep in mind that drugs and alcohol are poisons that kill brain cells. A little may be good for biological health. We consume poisons naturally in old, leftover, decomposing foods, and this is enough. Medications may make you drowsy and fatigued, or even constipated, which is very uncomfortable. Avoid gaseous producing foods, such as beans. Green beans are not the type that I am referring to. This will increase your comfort, which in turn will improve mental performance. A well-kept body is also a good psychological booster, and this provides or maintains more energy, promotes mental stability, and improves self-esteem. Keep workouts at the end of your day before sleep. 20th. Give careful and thorough consideration to any activity, relationship, or commitment that would obligate you to significantly detract from achieving your goals. I had a pet cat, and she did not require too much taking care of. 21st. If you need time off from academia, try to find an activity or occupation that will help you gain invaluable experience and financial gain. I had joined the US Army and it gave me money for school and priceless experiences, especially in physical training with understanding my biology along with psychological growth. 22nd. Avoid missing classes, lectures, and labs. 23rd. The read-write method that I discovered for long research documents. As you read something and you contemplate data or extract pertinent information, write or store your ideas or details at that time instead of writing after proceeding onto further or other detailed information or data. The fresher the ideas and thoughts are in your present memory, the more accurate your documents will be and the more logical sense your writing will be or make. Also, acquire all of your reference information at the same time of acquiring your research data from your resources. This method will save you time when compared to waiting to gather information or details at the end of your research endeavors. This will help you to avoid trying to locate your references from memory or long lists and/or resources that are no longer accessible or resources that are difficult to obtain. You will see your research document become organized, and it will easily meet the requirements that were established by the teacher or professor. Note: always paraphrase whenever you do not supply appropriate full reference details, such as a page number and/or resource identity or location. Make references to the authors who inspired your ideas. This will avoid plagiarism. Give proper credit to all authors and resources. They deserve it. Provide reasoning behind your summaries, thoughts, and ideas. You will soundly establish your original concepts and support your reasoning. Also, be accurate in providing the correct type or form of references, APA or MAA, for example. See the writing techniques list on the Spark Intelligence Facebook page to see some writing steps for essays and creative writing. The topic headings read Writing Techniques, but I think that the better or more accurate description is Writing Steps. 24th, study in a location that has bright light and keeps you awake and energized. 25th, whenever possible, select courses with professors who best inspire you and have teaching techniques that best suit your learning style and preferences. 26th, if there is not enough time to enroll in school while performing any other necessary or more important activities, such as maintaining full-time employment, try to study a little at a time and strive for and acquire more advanced knowledge, so your memory and understanding will be strong enough for whenever you can return to active enrollment. 27th, teach others and share your knowledge. Teaching adds to your experiences set, improves your skill set, and reinforces your understanding of the ideas and information. Sharing your knowledge helps to keep it strong in your memory and helps your students to learn or even inspires them. 28. Since learning and fully understanding new and more advanced topics, primarily in STEM subjects, are dependent on thoroughly understanding previously learned information, usually having a more than sufficient understanding, memory of the material and subject matter of the previously learned topics need to be strong in your mind. Therefore, it's recommended that you review previously learned topics in order to be able to fully understand new and more advanced topics. This will help you to link and connect important concepts, and learning more challenging topics will be easier. Reviewing also helps you to discover information that you may have missed and solidifies your knowledge foundation. Writing and constructing details in notebooks or computers on study topics add quality study time by promoting further thought and understanding, which also help with further understanding and strengthening memory. 29th, a very effective coping technique for dealing with completing a very long list of courses is to highlight each course that you complete. You will see your progress and it will motivate you to achieve your degree goals. I had a lot of enjoyment as I highlighted all of the courses that I completed after every semester, and it gave me a renewed sense of accomplishment that helped me to continue with overcoming the challenges of future courses. 30th, if you're writing an essay or report an experience, writer's block or lack of information to write about, it is good to do research on a topic or subject or related to the topic or subject, and you will find information and create ideas that you might not or would not have thought about before. 31st, tackle all of your academic tasks as if they were missions or even sorties, giving them very high priorities for success. However, maintaining honor, integrity, values, principles, good character, good judgment, etc. 32nd, when you think that you might not be able to handle your college tasks, homework, and assignments, you should remember not to look at the entire final tasks, homework, or assignments that are due, but instead you should break down each problem into doable chunks that you can successfully complete. You should not postpone anything or procrastinate. You will then make headway or progress, and you may even amaze yourself at the number and level of challenges that you have overcome. You can absolutely tackle any academic challenge and be successful at it. 33rd, take good notes, especially about homework, tasks, and assignment, and set up a calendar that reminds you with enough notification ahead of time about the due dates, because completing and handing in homework, tasks, and assignments is not only a major part of performing well in school, but also in your professional and private lives. 34th, take time to rest or sleep. You will have improved memory and cognitive ability. You will also feel rejuvenated and see problems and challenges reduced in severity afterwards. 35th, take a break to eat or have fun and relaxation and complete all higher nagging tasks. This will give you a renewed sense of focus on your academic tasks, especially without being occupied mentally with something that needs to be accomplished and distracts you from concentrating on your studies. 36th, to do well on a challenging test, you should study and understand the content at a higher level than the expected test material. There are many more. What are yours that were not listed here? Much learned from my failures and successes. If you abide by these tips well, any debt that you may incur will be easily controlled, managed, and paid off by the great career that you will have. You may not feel the negative effects of its costs against your income or pay. Today, most financial aid and loans check your credit scores, so pay your bills. Math tip: even though you may have access to a calculator, knowing the multiplication tables improves reasoning and problem-solving skills and gives better understanding of calculations.